I pierced my Barbie's ears. I would go through my mom's little jewelry box and take like her studs and pierce my Barbie's ears. Not that they would like stay in there, obviously, the earrings, but I definitely tried to straighten my Barbie's hair once. It ruined my straightener completely. I'm like, oh, this will work. It's like synthetic plastic hair melting on my straightener.
Did it get straight now?
No. I went to LA when I was 14 for the first time to meet with an acting coach and see if this was something that I could actually do. And then when I was 18, I moved to LA by myself. I bought a one-way ticket to LA, didn't know when I was going to return, didn't have much money in my bank account, and had my fingers crossed and basically sat around all day, every day, waiting for an audition, waiting for something to do. It was quite miserable. I booked Riverdale after I moved back to LA for the second time. I moved home after going for the first time because I ran out of money and I was incredibly depressed and unhealthy. So I moved back home, and when I moved back out for the second time, I was able to audition for Riverdale in person, and I got it. When I went back home, I knew that I was going to end up going back out eventually. I just knew that I needed to save up money and I needed to see a therapist to help me. I really needed to just take care of myself for 6 months before I went back out and tried again. I went back to my job at Pier 1 Imports, where I was a sales associate, and I worked for 6 more months until I saved up a very little amount of money and then moved back and tried again. Acting was always my plan. I didn't want a plan B. I knew that it'd be easy to fall back on if things got hard, and I knew things were going to get hard, and they did. But I stayed true to what I wanted. I knew I wanted to perform, and I was going to make it work. So I went back to my job in Pier 1 and saved up that money and tried again, and it worked.
Where was your first kiss, real kiss?
It was on set of a movie. I was so nervous. I think I didn't really even process that I had to do it until I was there. And I was like, oh shit, I'm about to make out with someone for the first time. And it was like horrifying. And my mom was on set. Not that she really cared. Not that it was that awkward for us because we're close. But it was definitely strange. And it was an older guy. So that was weird. Afterwards, I was like thinking, wow, I didn't even really have to try that hard. I was like, I didn't really have to think about what I was doing. It just sort of happened. So I guess that was a relief. I think I was just happy to have it over with. You know, filming Riverdale, I'm doing things now in my life that I never would have ever thought I'd get to experience. Like, I got to fire a gun. Not that I even had an interest in doing that. I don't know if you'll see it in the show, but I think Betty will get married before I get married. How about that? For Hustlers, I took 2 pole dancing classes.
Oh, wow. How was that?
It was challenging, but I'm kind of good at it.
You are good
Now I
at
have
it?
like a party trick. If we're ever at a strip club, I'll be like, hey, let me show you guys. I can go upside down if someone helps me. I did not want to be a Disney kid. We'll leave it at that. Oh, sadly, I did have posters on my wall. I had a poster of Zac Efron on my wall. From High School Musical, of course. I was a big High School Musical girl. So I had Zac Efron on my wall. I had Vanessa Hudgens on my wall. Pretty sure I had Ashley Tisdale on my wall. I followed all the High School Musicals.
What was your favorite Halloween costume?
I was a strawberry when I was like 4 or 3 or 4, and I looked really cute, I have to say. I was a little strawberry.
Did you then bring it back as a sexy strawberry?
No, I don't believe in that. I kind of see Halloween as a way to be weird and scary rather than sexy. You can be sexy pretty much any time ever, but like use this opportunity to be scary and scare some bitches.